this video, I'm going to teach you how to go through the dance of the joints. The dance of the joints is a really simple yoga sequence that helps us to bring energy back into the body, improve the circulation and improve the lymphatic drainage throughout the whole body by just simply opening and closing each joint in the body in turn. In yoga, we always say that if you forget all the rest of your yoga practice, but you just remember to work on the joints every day, then you'll have absolute vitality. And this is something that's suitable to do in everybody's case, really. So long as you can move the joints, it's suitable to do it. So it's totally fine to do during pregnancy as well. We're going to start at the bottom of the body. So I'm going to get you to walk your feet just a little bit forwards. And this could be done sitting on the ground as well. It could also be done standing. Lots of the poses can be adapted. It's nice to do it sitting in a chair. So we're going to start with the toes, and we're just going to lift the upper part of the feet up, and we're going to squeeze the toes into a little ball and then open the toes really wide. So as we exhale, we close, and as we inhale, we open. And we can bring the hands in too, so we can inhale, spread the fingers, exhale, close the toes. And release. So now we're going to come to the ankles. We're going to stretch the legs out a little further, take them a little wider than hip width, and nice big circles into the joints of the ankles themselves. Nice big circles around, all the way around in one direction, and then we'll take them back in the other direction. Now we'll walk the feet in and come up onto the balls of the feet, knees in together, and we'll circle through the knees there. Nice big loose circles, spine is still tall, and we're breathing nice and loosely into the belly. And then we're going to separate the feet, and we're going to bring the hands underneath the knee, lift the knee up, and we're just going to shake the leg out. So it's nice and loose from the ankle into the lower leg, into the knee, everything loose, and you can even take some nice little circles there with the leg. And again, you're going to place the other knee onto your hand, just let the weight of your leg drop into the hands, and then just loosening it out, shaking it out, and then some nice big circles here too. Alright, placing the hands down into the bottom of the chest, sitting up tall, we're just going to kick the legs forwards and back. So just bringing the knees, the knee joints into a different kind of movement than the one we just did. We only need to do a few of each of these. And then we're going to come up to the hips. So first thing we're going to do is walk the feet wider than the mat, sit up nice and tall, and we're going to drop the knees in and then bring them back up. Drop them in and open. So internal rotation of the hip. It's a really good one to remember these poses if you're ever sick and in bed for a while. You can do them lying in your bed just to bring a little bit of vitality, a little bit of movement back into the body, because so often stagnation is the root cause of disease or dis-ease in the body. We'll walk the feet in together and we'll let them fall out, so the opposite movement, still connecting into that breath. And then we're going to bring them back to the center, walk them hip width, and we'll just sway them like windscreen wipers, side to side. Then we're going to come back to the center, take the hands onto the hips, and we're going to tilt the pelvis forwards and back. Pubic bone down, pubic bone up, hinge joint of the pelvis, moving forwards and back. We're really trying to isolate that movement into the pelvis, pelvic bowl itself. Come to sit up tall, and now we'll circle on that pelvis. So little teeny circles here, really trying to move the pelvis. Almost like you're describing a little circle with the pubic bone here. And then we'll come back up. And now we'll come into the lower, middle and upper back. Hands onto the knees, arching the spine as you inhale, sliding the hands away as you exhale. Inhale, exhale. Think about the spine like all those little links in a bicycle chain, each working one after the other. And then coming back into the center there. Take the hands to the back of the head. Press the head into the hands, hands into the head. And we'll just curl the upper body down and up. So we're just getting into the very top portion of the spine where it can often get really sticky and stuck. And then come back into the center. Bring the hands to the shoulders. We'll tap the elbows together and back. So we've come up to the shoulder joint now. And then we'll take them into circles, different movement for the shoulders. Back the other direction. And then we'll point the elbows forwards and we'll come into the elbows themselves. So opening and closing into the elbows. And then we're going to bring them out to the side and make little fists with the hands. So start with the wrists, just getting into that wrist joint, nice circles. Change direction back the other way. And then we can bring the elbows into it, 2 nice big circles here. Change the direction, go back the other way. And we've already done the finger joints, so you bring the arms down, just swing out now nice and loose into the shoulders. Give the shoulders a couple of little shrugs there. And then we're going to bring the hands back onto the lap. And now we've got the neck, so we're going to bring the chin down and up, down and up within your own range of motion. So we're not going into strain, we're just staying where it feels comfortable and just moving. And we'll bring the head to the center, nose to the side, nose to the side. And then come back to the center, ear and ear. And nice and slow for this one. And back to the center, drop your chin to your chest. I'm describing little semicircles with the chin here, up to each shoulder. All the way back to the center, and you're done. I hope that you found that exercise really easy to follow, and I hope you'll try it every day and see the energy it brings to your body.